Covering news where you live. This is 5 News.
Well, thank you for joining us here today. I'm Joe Ellison. A lot happening across 5 country heading into the weekend. We'll get you all caught up. First, Bikes Blues Barbecue officially underway. Organizers expect hundreds of thousands of motorcycle enthusiasts to make the journey to Northwest Arkansas for the rally, with live music happening in Rogers and Eureka Springs through Saturday. A few of the bigger names taking the stage this year is Quiet Riot, the 80s rock favorite, at the Auditorium in Eureka Springs tomorrow night. Then on Saturday, Jesse James Dupree and Jackal will be playing at Rail Yard Live. Then the Format Festival returns to Benton County, but this time at a new location. These are photos taken last year when it happened at an airstrip just outside of Bentonville. This year, the Momentary will host the event in downtown Bentonville due to production challenges with last year's location. The 3-night festival features headliners like Alanis Morissette and LCD Sound System. Now, the Format Festival gets underway Friday and will wrap up on Sunday. And this weekend is also the Arkansas-Oklahoma State Fair. It's happening again in Fort Smith this year at K. Rogers Park. 5 News is a proud weather sponsor of this annual tradition. All right, let's get a check of that weather with meteorologist Zach Scott. Zach, we got a lot going on. We're hoping we'll keep the rain at bay.
Yeah, well, that shower chance is going to be here, Joe. We really, once we kicked it off Friday or Tuesday evening, rather, it's just going to be here nonstop for us through the rest of the work week, through the weekend. In and out, multiple different rounds going to be possible. Some areas will be a little drier one day than the others. Some rounds will be a little bit better chance overnight, while other chances are a little better during the day. Okay, so again, bottom line, we're in an active pattern. We're going to have chances of showers and thunderstorms again all the way through the upcoming weekend. What about for today, your Thursday? We've got a band of some spotty showers to kick off the day. East Central Oklahoma, West Central Arkansas, best chances for some of these spotty showers and downpours this morning into the afternoon. An isolated shower can't be ruled out anywhere. It's just a less likely chance the further east and northeast you go. But again, a stray shower, very isolated, certainly going to be possible. What about this evening? This evening, we're already tracking our next disturbance coming in. Storm chances go up as we go into the evening hours. 6, 7, 8 o'clock, we're going to be watching storms likely moving into southeastern Oklahoma. I think areas near and south of I-40 going to be in a better spot to catch this disturbance, as it'll kind of be taking more of a southeasterly turn to it. The further north we are, still the chance of some scattered showers this evening. We'll be watching that for you. Here's a look at future track radar to get you through the day. Again, hit or miss shower out there. Not a lot of activity going on. Certainly not as widespread as what we saw Tuesday evening into Wednesday morning. But again, that chance is going to be there. As we go into the evening hours, here comes that next storm system sweeping east across central and southern Oklahoma. Again, those storms have a chance to be a little stronger out towards the west. Should be weakening for us as they start to move into our area again as we go into the evening hours. Joe?
It's the first thing that crossed my mind. I'm like, this can't be happening.
We're hearing from the employer of the man who was shot while driving on I-49 in Bentonville. 5 News reporter Lauren Spencer talked with him after his employee's typical day at work, driving between service calls as an electrician, turned into a brush with death. It's an interview you'll only see here on 5 News.
I couldn't believe when the ambulance driver's telling me that he had been shot, and I'm thinking, what part of the country are we in? That's the first thing that crossed my mind. I'm like, this can't be happening. And so it really didn't set in with me.
The shooting happened just before 9 on Wednesday morning. An electrician with David Cowan Electric was driving an unmarked white van to Lowell for a service call. His employer, David Cowan, says his employee told him that a driver was following him for miles and was acting aggressive.
He said that he was trying to move over. This guy wasn't really having it and just kind of shot his car up.
Correct. And the way it looked like it was aimed on the driver window, it also, if some of the pictures I had sent, it also exited out the passenger window. They were obviously aiming for his head.
Arkansas State Police say it happened near the 91-mile marker on I-49. When his employee was shot at, Cowan says his employee was badly hurt but able to pull over and call 911 for help.
My employee told them that he was trying to get out of the way of the person that was trying to basically ram my company van and trying to run him off the road. Well, when he finally got out of his way or their way, they pulled up to the side of the van. They didn't strike the van with their vehicle, but my employee said he felt a little bit of pain, didn't realize what was happening at the time that he was being shot. and then glass started hitting his face, and he tried to get off the side of the road, which he did safely.
The 26-year-old victim is being treated for 3 gunshot wounds to the left side of his shoulder and arm, with no telling what kind of long-term damage that will all cause. Cowan says while he's grateful his employee is going to survive, it's shocking that his employee, who is a dad to 2 kids, could have died while on his way to a call.
I was very relieved. Jake's a good guy. He's a father of 2 small children. My heart just went out to him because I panicked because I thought if anything happened to this man, his poor little children would lose him and lose their dad. And so my heart sank. But I was just so relieved that he's good. He's fine. He's just shaken up. He's in a lot of pain. But he is mobile. He's walking. He's good. He's talking. He's just uncomfortable.
And the fact that this happened in Northwest Arkansas, where situations like this are almost unheard of, is still shocking to him.
I think it's very weird because I used to live in Los Angeles, California back in the 80s. And I saw this type of atmosphere back then in the 80s. And I'm from Fayetteville, Arkansas originally. So I literally was so glad to get out of that element and come back here to where it felt safe. And now all of a sudden those memories just came flooding back today.
Cowan says he's grateful for all the prayers and supportive comments people have written to him on Facebook. He hopes this near tragedy is a reminder to everyone on the road to slow down and calm down so everyone can get home to their loved ones at the end of the day.
I just want to tell everybody out there, please be careful. I know that there's a lot of folks that are just may not be having a good day, as a way of putting that. And so be mindful of being courteous on the road, being mindful of just being kind to people, and don't be in a rush. Don't cut people off. Just be nice, wave and thank them, and just be happy and just not be upset with them.
Covering news where you live, Lauren Spencer, 5 News.
Well, thank you for joining us here for the latest news and weather where you live. I'm Joe Ellison. Catch up with us again tomorrow right here for more.